Hi, this is Kathy Quinn with Floriani. Floriani is a division of R&K Distributing, and I want to welcome you to the construction portion of our garden tags. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get Floriani Stitch and Shape Double Side Fusible. Now this comes in rolls of either 15 inches by 3 yards or 15 inches by 5 yards. We are going to cut a piece 5 inches wide by 15 inches long. We're going to create garden tags that are 5 inches by 3, so this will give us a strip that is long enough to do 5 tags. So we want to look at then cutting 2 pieces of fabric. They can either be the same fabric, or you can have one fabric for the front of your garden tags and a different fabric for the back, all personal preference. But we're going to cut 2 5 by 15 inch strips of fabric. We're going to put one on top and one on the bottom, and we're going to have the right sides of the fabric facing you. So we're going to fuse a piece of fabric to the front, right side looking at us. Then we're going to turn it over and we're going to iron the other strip on the back, right side facing you. So we're going to fuse this together. Now you can use the new decorative oilcloth fabrics. You see it out all the time now to do the raincoats, the bags, the totes. Because of course if you had a waterproof fabric, it would hold up much longer in your garden. But if you want to use regular fabric, that will work just as well. Now we're going to cut this strip every 3 inches. So now we have got 5 3 by 5 tags that have fabric fused on both the front and the back. Now we're going to hoop Floriani Wet and Gone Tacky. Now Wet and Gone Tacky is a totally water-soluble stabilizer. It will rinse clean and clear in 60 seconds. You don't have to use warm water, hot water, boil it. Just rinse it out and continue to rinse it till it's clean. Now we're going to hoop this paper side up. There's a protective paper protecting that tacky surface. So we will hoop it. We will take our stiletto, a T-pin, and we will score the paper and we will pull it away, and that is going to expose the tacky surface. Now I would wind a bobbin that would match the fabric that I have on the back. So go ahead and wind your bobbin, have your stabilizer in your hoop, tacky side exposed, and now we're going to put it on our machine, and the first thing we're going to do is stitch out our placement lines. Now in my example, I have put 3 in the hoop. We created 3 tags in our software. Now of course, this is all going to be limited by your size of hoop. You may have a 5 by 7 hoop and you can only put 1 tag or 2 tags in at a time. But you get the idea. We're going to go ahead and stitch out our placement line. Now we are going to put our stitch and shape pieces with our fabric ironed to it, and we're going to put the back facing the tacky. So we are going to stick this down, making sure you stick it down within your placement lines. You want it to fit those placement lines just perfect. Once you have that stuck down, put your hoop back on the machine. Go ahead and stitch out your remaining colors. So you will go ahead and continue to stitch out. Now what you'll do is, once you have done this, remove this from the hoop and then take your scissors and cut close, but don't cut through your stitching. Just cut right around the edges of all of these. Once you get them all cut out, that will rinse away and you're going to be left with a fun garden tag. Now you can see I've made some different ones. You can certainly use different fonts. We've learned all kinds of different ways to use our lettering. Now what I found is I took a piece of floral wire, and they are about, you can get them 12 or 18 inches long. And then what I did is I took it and I twisted it around a pencil so it had like a corkscrew in the middle of the floral wire. Stick one end up through your stitch and shape in the center, and then you have the other end that's straight to go ahead and stick in the ground outside with your plants, or you can stick it indoors in your indoor plants. They are so cute and they look great in the garden. So I hope you enjoyed this month's project of the garden tags. Look forward to seeing you again next month.